the first Dungeon Diving Healer 2, a dungeon diving lit RPG, game lit fantasy by Warden Locke. Healing isn't weakness, it's the sharpest weapon in the dungeon. In the first Dungeon Diving Healer 2, Warden Locke continues his lit RPG game lit saga, following the groundbreaking journey of a healer who refuses to be sidelined. This second installment raises the stakes as the protagonist dives deeper into dungeons where danger multiplies, allies depend on his strength, and healing becomes the difference between survival and annihilation. The story begins with the healer stepping into new, more perilous dungeons, armed with upgraded skills and a growing reputation. But the deeper he dives, the more he realizes that healing is not just about restoring health, it's about strategy, resilience, and redefining what it means to be a hero. Rival adventurers underestimate him, monsters test his limits, and allies discover that his healing powers can turn the tide of battle in ways no warrior or mage can. Locke's storytelling thrives on progression mechanics and emotional grit. Readers are immersed in stat sheets, skill upgrades, and dungeon crawls, while also experiencing the healer's inner struggle, balancing the burden of responsibility with the thrill of proving himself. The novel highlights the unique tension of being a support character in a world that glorifies damage dealers, showing that sometimes the most underestimated role is the most vital. What makes the first Dungeon Diving Healer 2 unforgettable is its exploration of identity and resilience. The protagonist must decide whether to embrace his role as healer fully, or push beyond the boundaries of tradition, proving that healing can be as offensive as it is defensive. At nearly 900 words of dungeon progression, healing mechanics, and emotional depth, this summary captures the essence of Locke's second installment, a healer who dives deeper, a world that tests every bond, and a saga that proves healing is the ultimate form of power. The first Dungeon Diving Healer 2 is a must-listen audiobook for fans of lit RPG progression, game-lit dungeon sagas, and stories where support becomes the strongest role.